Ruby Franke's estranged husband once claimed that he was the resident exorcist for his wife's therapist business partner, Jodi Hildebrandt, years before Ruby and Jodi were found guilty of child abuse, RadarOnline.com has learned. According to a newly released interview between Kevin Franke and the Washington County Attorney's Office, Kevin claimed that Jodi, 54, moved in with him and Ruby, 42, in 2021. Ruby's husband, who has since filed for divorce from the convicted YouTube vlogger and mom of 6, also told the Washington County Attorney's Office that he and Ruby tried to help Jodi fight her evil spirits and cast her demons out. Kevin alleged that, whenever Jodi would fall into a trance, he would have to give her blessings to help pull her out of the trance. "It was weird, and I hated it," Kevin explained in the newly released interview. "I became the resident exorcist. That was the title I came up with myself. I thought it was kind of funny." Also surprising was Kevin Franke's claim that Ruby and Jodi started sleeping in the same bed shortly after Jodi moved into their home in 2021. "It started like every 4 hours at night, and then it moved to every 2 hours at night, and then it moved to every hour at night," he explained. At some point Ruby said, "You know what, I'm just going to start sleeping in there, and if I need you, I'll come down and get you," he continued. According to Kevin, his wife started to suffer similar trances once she began sharing a bed with Jodi. "They started sleeping in the same bed," he explained further. Ruby started having, trances and stuff. Ruby and Jodi would allegedly lock themselves in a room for 4 or 5 hours before coming out and, upon leaving the bedroom, Ruby would claim that she had amazing visions from God. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, Ruby and Jodi were ultimately arrested in August 2023 in Washington County, Utah. The pair were charged in September for 6 counts of aggravated child abuse against Ruby and Kevin Franke's children. Ruby accepted a plea deal in December 2023 and pleaded guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse after 2 additional charges were dropped. She also agreed to testify against Jodi. "With my deepest regret and sorrow for my family and my children, guilty," Ruby said during her arraignment in December. The disgraced YouTube vlogger was sentenced to 30 years in prison in February for the abuse against her children. Kevin Franke was never charged in connection to the child abuse. Jodi was also sentenced to 30 years behind bars during the pair's sentencing hearing on February 20.